You're watching this video because you've hit rock bottom. I know a thing or two about escaping rock bottom. I have hit rock bottom multiple times throughout the past few years, and not only that, but I've documented these periods on my channel. You can go and confirm this for yourself. You can see when I was living in a car, you can see when I was dealing with heartbreak, and when I was broke, depressed, lonely, all of that. I know what rock bottom feels like, and I know how to escape. Because I've done it not only once, but twice, and documented the process. And in this video, I'm going to help save you the time that I can't get back by consolidating all of the lessons that I've learned about escaping rock bottom throughout these past few years in this one 10 to 15 minute video. That said, the first thing that you need to do to escape rock bottom is you need to take extreme accountability. When you hit rock bottom, very often, the ego immediately goes into victim mode. And this might be where you are right now. If you're feeling resistance to what I'm saying, if you're saying, well, it's not my fault this person did this to me, or I had no control over that, that's your ego. That's your ego resisting the idea of taking extreme accountability, because taking extreme accountability is painful. Because you also have to take all of the responsibility for changing your situation. But what you need to understand is that with that responsibility comes power, freedom rather. You develop the freedom, or rather you acknowledge the freedom that you already have to change your situation. So listen, I'm not saying that where you are is your fault. It very well might not be your fault. Maybe people wronged you. Maybe you trusted people and they took advantage of your trust. And they set you back all of the progress that you made. And now you're disillusioned. You don't know what to do. But you need to start thinking about where you can take accountability for why you are where you are in life. Again, it's not all your fault, but it's your responsibility to change the situation that you're in. And the only way to do that is to reflect on all of the areas in which you messed up. So again, if you trusted people and those people took advantage of your trust, you are the one who trusted those people without doing your due diligence, clearly, because those people wronged you. And while it's wrong that they did that, ultimately, they're not going to fix your situation for you, clearly. Only you can do that. So you have to take extreme accountability, literally write down on a piece of paper all of the things that you could have done differently to have avoided this situation. And once you do that, what you'll notice is that you'll naturally begin to start identifying opportunities to escape your current situation. Now, right along with taking extreme accountability, you need to stop waiting for someone to save you. Whenever you're in victim mode, naturally, because you know, or at least you feel like you don't have agency over your own life, you feel compelled or obligated to wait for somebody else or even some mystical force to come along and take you out of the position that you're in. But what you need to understand is that even if by some stroke of luck, somebody or something saved you from this situation, if you refuse to take accountability for your life, you are going to end up back in the same situation again, waiting for someone else to save you. And that next time, somebody will probably not save you. You'll be on your own. That's the lesson that I had to learn the hard way. And it's a very painful lesson to learn, but I'm glad that I learned it. Because in learning that lesson, I realized that nobody is coming to save me, and I can operate under that assumption no matter what. If somebody provides assistance when I'm at a low point, then hey, that's great. I will accept that assistance. But I understand that assistance is just assistance. I am still the primary caretaker of myself. I still have to take full responsibility for the direction in which my life is heading. And in that way, I no longer put the responsibility on other people to dictate the direction of my life, because I know that my decisions determine my destiny. Now, once you take full accountability, once you take full ownership of your current life situation, now the fun begins. Because when you know that your decisions determine your destiny, now you get the chance to determine what it is you want your destiny to be. You get to decide what your destiny is, first and foremost. Decide what you want out of this life thing. Clearly, you don't want whatever it is that characterizes your current situation because you clicked on this video. Therefore, you are at rock bottom. You're dissatisfied rather, with your current life conditions. So, a great place to start would be think about all of the things that you would change about your current life situation if you could. So, you just got your heart broken. You would probably want to be in a happy, healthy, and fulfilling relationship. It's basically the opposite of heartbreak. You are broke. You lost all your money. You want to be financially abundant. So start off by thinking about all of the things that you would change about your current situation, and then literally visualize those things. That's the destiny that you're working toward. And again, you have the power, you have the freedom to reach that destiny by making the right decisions. Now, what are the right decisions? How do you know which decisions to make to reach that destiny? Well, you have to figure it out. You have to figure out what those decisions are. And the way you do that is you study people who are living the life that you want to live. You figure out what all of them did. So you retrace their steps, reverse engineer their journeys, figure out the common denominators between all of their stories, what actions all of them took, what leaps of faith all of them took, and you do those things. You do those things, and along the way, you will begin to forge your own path, which one day will inspire somebody else. Because believe me when I tell you that nobody is inspired by somebody who's never reached rock bottom. So find all of the people, or find some people at least, who have achieved the thing that you want to achieve. And if you're watching my videos, then I would like to assume that maybe I'm one of those people. And what you do is, once again, you reverse engineer their journeys and you find those common denominators. And if you can, you even reach out to these people and try to get more information about their stories so that you can apply that information to your own journey, so that you can get all of the lessons without any of the losses. And if you want to access somebody who inspires you, if I'm somebody who inspires you, then you can click the link in my description to join my brand new coaching program. I have 20 spots available this week, but I'll talk more about that later. You need to reverse engineer those stories, find the common denominators, and use those common denominators to chart your own path. Begin creating your own path, your own master plan. Now, here's the caveat. Nothing goes according to plan. It never, ever, ever goes according to plan. But it at least serves as a start. If you're in a dark room, if all you have is a candle, use that candle. That's what I used. Rock bottom is dark. It is a very dark place. But I found a little spark, a little candle, and I used that candle to find the light switch. And once I found the light switch, I was able to see my situation with complete clarity and escape the place that I was trapped in. And I was only able to do that by following these steps, which I am now disseminating through this video. So trust me when I tell you that I know what I'm talking about. You need to create a master plan, commit to it, don't quit, but be willing to pivot. Be willing to pivot. It's not going to go according to plan, but that will at the very least be the framework. Those are the fundamental actions that you need to take to make progress. And throughout that process, what's going to happen is you are going to naturally find your own unique path. You're going to find your own unique path that is meant for you alone. A path that nobody could ever lead you down. A path that nobody else could ever walk down with you. A path that will inspire people for generations to come. if you decide to pursue it. That said, because you're the only person who can walk that path can be very, very lonely at times. And although no one can walk that path with you, what you can do is you can find other people who are also walking their own unique paths. And you can walk all of your individual paths side by side together. And that is essentially what I am offering with my coaching program. The Built Different Brotherhood is an exclusive community of young men just like yourself who are pursuing their unique paths, who are embracing being built different so that they can escape the depths of rock bottom and reach the mountaintop that they are meant to reach. It's not some $997 course which promises to make you rich in the next 10 or 15 days. If somebody promises you that, run and don't look back. What it is, however, is a comprehensive resource that will help you minimize the friction between where you are and where you want to go. In other words, it will help you escape rock bottom, get to that mountaintop, and do it in a way which is enjoyable and fulfilling for you and inspires everyone around you. If that's something that sounds appealing to you, then click the link in the description to learn more, because I only have 20 spots available this week and spots are filling up fast. So I can't promise you that you'll get in, but if you click the link in the description right now, you will have your best possible chance.